So you're thinking about moving to the Las Vegas, Nevada area, and you've heard about this master plan community called Summerlin Las Vegas. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Well, in this video, we're gonna go over the pros and the cons about living in the Summerlin area. And there's a few cons you wanna know of. So with that, let the show begin because we're gonna get after it right now. So if this is your first time to our channel, make sure you subscribe below. All of our information is in the descriptions below. Tap that notification bell so that you can be the first to know about all different market changes, updates, so forth and so on here in the Las Vegas, Nevada area. My name is Levert Pompey Benefield. I and my team, we get emails, we get calls, we get texts, we get DMs from people like yourself and from like you and from like you and from like you and we like from you and you and you and you. And we absolutely love it pretty much every day. So it doesn't matter if you're moving here in the next 9 days or over the next 90 days. If we can be of assistance, we would absolutely love the opportunity to help you out. In this video, again, like we said, we're going to be talking about Summerlin, master plan community, so forth and so on, those pros and a couple of those cons. So with that being said, guys, let's jump in first with the cons. On the con side of everything, Girlfriend's a little pricey. Summerlin is pricey. It's one of our beautiful, most high-end areas here in the Las Vegas, Nevada area. We've helped people move into areas like Red Rock, Eastgate, Westgate. We've helped people move into Ridges. We've helped people move into Regency in the Northwest. We've helped people move. One of our clients is building over at the Summit, which is one of the most beautiful, stunning Howard Hughes properties right now. I may be getting that incorrect, but it's still land was owned by them, so forth and so on. In regards to building over that way, a lot of celebrities are building in that particular areas out of LA. A guy with some Calvin Klein underwear back in the day, he's building, or he actually bought a property in that area. We'll tell you a little bit more about that later on. So in regards to those cons, so forth and so on, again, pricey, definitely one of our higher price areas. Make sure we realize we're not going to find homes in the 400,000 and 500,000s easily, because if you find them, they'll probably be gone like in a day, and they're probably not going to be the best kind of property in that area. More of your property is going to be in the 6s, 7, 8s, 9s, millions, up to 5, 10 million, so forth and so on. That is Summerlin. Absolutely stunning, but it is extremely pricey as far as the first con. Second con that most people may look at it is going to be the distance. Some people like to be a little closer to the strip area here in the Las Vegas, Nevada area, and they want to be closer to the airport, so forth and so on. So Summerlin's going to be about, depending on which side, if you're on the south side of Summerlin, north side of Summerlin, you can be anywhere from maybe 25 minutes to possibly even 40 minutes away from the strip area, away from the Las Vegas airport, so forth and so on. So it can be a little bit of distance in regards to getting down to that area. So that's a second con in a sense. Third con, some of the homes you may not find as much land as you want. You may not find that acreage. You may not find necessarily the really big backyards that you're looking for, so forth and so on in the Summerlin area. Beautiful, 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 stunning properties on smaller stamp size lots, so forth and so on. However, when you start building in the semi-customs and the custom homes, so forth and so on, you can find properties on acres and acres, and I do mean acres, 4, 5, 6 acres. You can find something on a half acres, tends to be more of that situation, but at the same time, you're gonna be paying a price for those different types of things. So again, smaller yards, so forth and so on. And one of the other big cons in regards to living in the Summerlin area is you're moving to a master plan community. With that master plan community, you're going to have what's called a SID, and that's basically a special improvement district. When you buy a new home, or if you buy a home that isn't necessarily as old, you're still going to have what's called that special improvement district assessment attached to that property. Now we do have, and we have talked about it in another one of our videos here, and we'll put a link so that you guys can take a look at that video. We talk about what's a SID and we talk about what's a LID. SID, special improvement district, LID, living improvement district or local improvement district. That will be found more in the Henderson area, and again, this video will tell you a little bit more about those two things. But a SID here in the Summerlin area is going to be that assessment that is attached to your new home or your newer home that has not been paid off. That is an assessment that the city basically charges the builder, the developer, in regards to each individual's homes. So if the builder, the developer will put things in like your plumbing, plumbing, your electrical, sewage, all those great things. And then those fees or those bonds, what have you, that the city gives to the builder and the developer passes that on to the new homeowner, so forth and so on. And then at that point, you have that attached to your home. Usually could be about, let's give you a small example. Don't write this in stone. If you're looking at a $600,000 or $700,000 home, maybe you have a $15,000 to $25,000 SID that's attached to that particular property. And again, check out our video, our other video talking specifically about SIDs and LIDs, and we'll give you more of a breakdown. Now, we've got the cons out of the way. Let's move to the pros, because Summerlin is, like they say, it's a beautiful master plan community, and people absolutely love it. Summerlin, our master plan community, Green Valley is another area that's a master plan community that most people tend to know about, and we're going to jump into those pros. The number one pro is just simply that. It's going to be location, 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 location. You are in a beautifully put together master plan community, absolutely stunning in regards to what it looks like. The values of the property, which is another plus, is able to maintain because the homes around you are basically maintained well. People are keeping their values up. People are maintaining the exteriors of the property, so forth and so on. You have downtown Summerlin, which is an absolutely incredible area. I think it's like 106 acres of like downtown shopping and restaurants and bars and fun and everything else, all in the downtown Summerlin area. So you don't necessarily have to go all the way down to the strip to get that wonderful shopping restaurant experience right there in the downtown Summerlin area. You have sporting from the Las Vegas ballpark to which is basically our softball team here in the Summerlin area. You have their ballpark there. We have the Vegas Golden Knights. They have their practice arena is here in the Summerlin area. You can go and watch some of their practices. You can watch some of the local hockey teams or some of the other teams that come here locally to compete. You can go in and strap on your own skates and jump in on the ice and play around and enjoy yourself, so forth and so on. So plenty of outdoor activity, other things to do in regards to sports, from our cycling. We have internationally renowned climbing in Red Rock, which is an absolutely beautiful area here in the Summerlin area. We have the Red Rock Casino. So for those of you that have family coming to stay with you here in Red Rock, or coming to stay with you here in the Summerlin area, you can send them to a really beautiful, well-kept casino here in the downtown, sort of near the right across from the downtown Summerlin area. Fantastic casino, beautiful restaurants, gambling, so forth and so on, right there in Red Rock. And a few other pros in regards to the Summerlin area are going to be our golf courses. A lot of people absolutely love golf here in Summerlin. I believe that there are 10 beautiful golf courses. We have, I think, about 4 of them are going to be private. From Red Rock has a private. Bears Best, which is absolutely beautiful and astounding, is a private course as well. And there's a few public courses in the Summerlin area. So people love the golf here. Summerlin definitely is one of the places to golf, TPC, so forth and so on. In addition, one of the biggest things, of course, that I should have mentioned is looking at our schools. We have some really well-known national schools here in the Summerlin, Las Vegas area. They're highly ranked, and a lot of people are not necessarily ranked very high on our schools. Talked about that in one of our other videos, so I'll leave a link for that one too. We aren't ranked very high in our schools, but some of our private schools here, predominantly in the Summerlin area, have fantastic rankings, so forth and so on. And I think the last thing I want to talk to you guys about in regards to the pros is really just the simple things as for when you think about a master plan community. Just the quality of life. The quality of life there is going to be more peaceful. One of our mayors, I'm not going to tell you which one of the good men said that Summerlin sort of reminds them of Legoland a little bit. It's beautiful, it's really well kept, so forth and so on. I think it's a little Legolandish as well. I've lived in Summerlin for about 10 years. I live more downtown in the arts district right now, so I'm a little bit of that bougie, but also a little bit of that sprinkle of ghetto. So I call it bougetto. So I'm a little bougetto. I'm a little bougetto. So I love getting up to Summerlin, love fine dining, love great clothes and everything else. But I love being near the arts and a little bit of that, so forth and so on. So that's the New Yorker, my Oakland boy comes out, so forth and so on. So again, one of our mayors, Summerlin, Legoland, but really a beautiful, wonderful, amazing quality life in the Summerlin area. So again, guys, if you're coming here in 9 days, if you're coming here in 90 days, let us know. Look at our information below, all down in the descriptions. We'd love to be able to be of assistance. And when you're ready, we look forward to hearing from you. And with that, that's our show, and take care.